Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Illinois' offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Wiggles free. And they fail to hook up on third down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Arkansas's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to...
Brings him to the open. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it first and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Touchdown, Arkansas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete. Quarterback on the keeper.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of the sport.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. To the ground with the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Illini! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
The extra... would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on first down. Avoids pressure. Fires on the run. He's got it down the left side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing straight.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Sends it downfield. And he rollers into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Peters. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his target down the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He's going to let it go. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And, man, that's impressive because I feel like this QB, he knew it, Reese. Like, he knew exactly where he needed to get to. He drops back. He wants to pass the football, but he's like, I got plenty of space to get the first down with a little extra, makes that decision, and gets the first down.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. And the Razorbacks have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And this one is perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll move the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Peters. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Peters. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snaps it in the shotgun. Now improvising. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very lucky it rolled out of bounds.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He just threw it away. I get not wanting to throw an interception, but you'd think you might want to keep that play alive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid turning it on. Powers through. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for him. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Vick. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Over. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quick catch on 3rd down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Powers through the defender. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He'll try to take it back.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. On target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it in, more than enough for a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous punting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up.